Well, that's that. We can leave for the airport as soon as we're ready.
Oh, good.
Daddy, you don't want to fly right away to...
Darling, my son is in trouble. Of course I want to fly right away. I want to be of some help to him.
Thank you for helping me, Mr. Chamberlain.
Oh, no. You know, I just can't believe it. Quentin is my son. You know, he came to my office when he was 15, and he told me off in no uncertain terms because he thought I'd been neglecting him and his mother. And now that boy... Well, I'm sorry. I can't believe it.
Mr. Chamberlain, Quentin was going to tell you when he thought the time was right. I'm very sorry that you had to find out this way.
Oh, Nola, I'm pleased that you told me. This way I could be of some use to him. Darling, isn't this amazing? We found your brother. And he was right here in Springfield all the time.
Oh, yes, Daddy, I'm so happy for you.
Well, I'm sure you are. And you must be just as surprised as I am.
Oh, yes, I knew nothing about it, nothing. I'm so sorry that I won't be able to go along with you.
Oh, darling, I'll call you the minute we get to town. Oh, I forgot. I have to get my attaché case.
Now, you stay right there. I know where it is, but you call me, because I'm going to be worried about you.
All right, dear. I'll call. How soon can you be ready to go?
Well, Mom packed a bag for me, so all we have to do is stop by Quint's and pick it up and then go to the airport.
Oh, can she stay with Stacy while you're away?
Yeah, Mom and Stacy are going to stay at Quint's house.
Good, good. Now, I know we're going to have plenty of security and protection once we get to Tangier, but how are we going to find out where Quentin is? Well, what about that man Llewellyn?
No, he's been on Silas Crocker's payroll from the very beginning.
Now, how did you find that out?
Well, Helena called me this morning. That's what started this whole thing. She said that this Llewellyn guy had drugged her and held her prisoner, and that's why she hasn't gone to the police or been able to find Quentin.
I don't understand any of this.
Well, I don't either. But once we find Helena, we can talk to her, and then we can find Quentin.
Yes, but if she's being held, suppose we can't find her. Who is there who knows where Quentin is?
I have an idea.
What?
I think that I should call Scotland. I think that I should try to get a hold of Mrs. Renfield. Maybe she could help us.
Worry. I think you did absolutely the correct thing in coming to me.
I hope you're right.
Nola, Nola, if there ever comes a time when you want to tell Henry who I am, for whatever the reasons, good, bad, indifferent, right, wrong, please, just look at this ring and remember that it symbolizes the trust we share and the secret we share. Promise me you'll never tell him.
I promise.
No matter how long I'm gone, no matter what happens to me.
Oh, all right. I won't say anything if you don't want me to.
Nola, I love you more than anything on this earth. But if you ever revealed who I was to Henry, there would be no hope of a future for us.
Nola, now, I think it was a very good idea of yours to call Miss Renfield and have her meet us in Tangier, but how do you think her husband's notes are going to help us find Quentin?
Well, I don't know, really, but, I mean, he was on the first dig, and he was Quentin's archaeology professor, and, you know, Quentin always thought of him as the father that...
That's all right. Poor boy. Thinking all these years that I'd abandoned him, his own father.
Well, I know he really doesn't think that.
Not now. Thank you, dear. Thank you for giving me back my boy.
To you, my long-lost brother. And to you, Miss Nola Reardon. I'm gonna make you regret this if it's the very last thing I do.
Now what are you waiting for? Why don't you just shoot me and take the water? I've lived for 10 years with a man's death on my conscience. No more, not even for you. Yes, but you're still gonna need water to survive, Quint. I'll wait. For what? For me to pass out again? Oh, I can make it easier than that. You want the canteen, Quint? Here. Take it. Here.
Finally got here.
Well, I got here as soon as I could. You sounded awful on the phone, Mom. What's the matter now?
Nola has gone to Tangier
She has. When did she leave?
a few hours ago.
Well, I didn't know she was planning on going to Tangier.
Oh, neither did we, till Helena called this morning.
Something happened to Quentin?
We don't know. It was too hard to understand, Helena. She'd been given some kind of a drug by that Mr. Llewellyn, the one that works for the Bureau of Antiquities.
But is it... I thought he was helping McCord.
So did we. Turns out Silas Crocker was paying him.
Does that mean that Silas has Quentin?
Oh, I don't know. It turns out that there was some kind of a rock slide, and they're both trapped inside the cave. And Nola is convinced that if they are still alive, that Silas is going to try to kill Quint unless she gets there in time.
Well, why doesn't Nola just call the police in Tangier? I'm sure they could do something.
She did, and they wouldn't help her. She thinks that Silas has paid off everyone.
So Nola's going to go over and rescue McCord all by herself.
No, actually, Henry is with her. It seems that he used to have business contacts there, and he knows some very influential people that might be able to help her.
How on earth did Nola get Henry Chamberlain to drop everything and go to Tangier?
Nola can move mountains when she wants to.
You know, Mom, it's going to take them hours to get over there. I just hope they're in time to rescue Quentin.
So do I. If anything happens to Quentin, I don't know what Nola would do.